Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here. Welcome to the live stream. Hey Charlie, hey Adam, how you doing, brothers? Let's see what we've got. We've got a new team of the week. First and foremost, this was an absolutely shambolic team of the week. I mean, just look at this. Vidal. I mean, the David Silva is the highest rated one. It's like if we got this in the first week of FIFA, a lot of these players still would not be used. I mean, this is just how terrible this team of the week is. Just absolutely terrible. You know, I wish they would just, it's almost would be better for them just to get rid of team of the week at this point and just focus on giving us some other stuff because it's just terrible. Okay, Belotti and Verdi, they did make it. I saw the leaks. So I put that out there because sometimes the leaks do not come true. Let's see what those look like. So yeah, there's Belotti and Verdi. Both of those guys are 5-star weak foot. I'm a little bit worried though because Belotti's, you know, kind of bulky a little bit. But Verdi could be a good one. But they made Verdi a cam. I was a little bit worried when I saw that. Hey, Servin, I guess how I would pronounce that. Hey, Jack. So Verdi, I would be very interested in. Wow, they gave him some really nice boosts there, it looks like. So 98 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, 99 agility, 99 balance. I mean, this card looks pretty epic. And, I mean, as far as linking him, though, I'm not exactly sure how we would link him into the team. Let's see what these two cards cost. For Belotti, it's an 83 and an 85, so not cheap by any means, but not bad. So you've got upgraded Vinicius and Coman. We did finish Coman and Roussillon yesterday. Verdi, in my opinion, would be the better card, and his is an 82 and an 86, so that's kind of interesting. So probably works out where Verdi's is slightly more expensive because the 86 would be pricier than the 85 and the 83. So I would recommend the Verdi, but you know, that would be an amazing link to put into your team. I'm just not sure how we would fit them. Let's see if we've got anything else new. We'll try to come back to those guys, take a look at them. So if we go to our live, there's Belotti and Verdi. Okay, we have Get Your Kicks. That one's been there. Okay, we have a Headliners Challenge where we get a Mega Pack, and they have the Bundesliga Team of the Season so far guaranteed. This one, I mean, I don't even know what I'd want to pull from there. I guess I will do it. Hey, Dom, how you doing, brother? I need to get the Tottenham game up as well. We need to see what Spurs are going to do today. Let me see if I can get that up real quick as well. Forgot that one was just starting. Let's see. Okay, we'll have to get that one up. I appreciate that, Shades Army. Thanks so much. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Anyone new here, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But let's take a look at this. So let's look, what Bundesliga player would we want to bring? Like, is it worth doing? I mean, I don't mind doing it just to do it, but it's like, even if we got that 99 Lewandowski, would we put him on our team? It's like, that's something to really think about. So let's just go into this squad. This is just a squad. I had to, I think I got a red card in one of my matches or something like that. I actually last night I played a pro player. I played AFC Ajax Joey, so that was pretty interesting. We actually played to a 1-1 draw, so that was pretty crazy. So pretty cool whenever you get to go up against like a pro player, see how your skills are doing. So let me just do concept players here. I've forgot who all is in Bundesliga. Headline, okay, perfect. Headliners SBC. That was one thing I was going to do today, Jack. I want to test out the new Vinicius. I have not tested them out. I finished everything with that Jadon Sancho. I basically hate looking at Jadon Sancho at this point, but I did get my 10 Bundesliga goals with Jadon Sancho. We unlocked Coman. We unlocked Roussillon, so we have that stuff, but I just want to take a look at this. So Lewandowski, like I said, even this Lewandowski, as epic as he is, would I change around my entire team to fit him in? I don't know that I would. Timo Werner, similar. I mean, he's a nice card for sure. Great, amazing pace. Little bit low. I mean, he certainly can boost his balance up a little bit, but I just don't know. And it's like, you know, Kimmich is another nice card, but it's like I just don't have any Bundesliga options. So the new Vinicius is so fast. That was one of the things I wanted to do today, was go into a match and kind of test out new Vinicius, see if he was going to be an upgrade to that Atal. I mean, I love Marco Reus as a player, but like I said, any of these guys that I get, I would pretty much have to completely change my team around. So, okay, that's good. Charlie gives the seal of approval. I will have to think a little bit on the Bundesliga team of the season. There's just hardly anyone in there that I would feel like would make me want to change my team around. Let me just bring up my main team here. You know, and that's the thing at this stage of the game, you know, you don't want to just do content just to do it. You want to do stuff that's going to make your team better. And so it's like that, you know, is Belotti going to be better than Mertens? Because we could have Belotti and then we could have Verdi here. You know, is Belotti and Verdi better than Mertens and Nainggolan? I don't know that he would be. Mertens has the perfect traits for FIFA 20. But what I am going to try today, though, is putting Vinicius up top right here, and we'll test out the new Vinicius. Let's see, I need to change my manager now. Let me change to a Belgian manager for La Liga. Let me just do that. We won't do that yet. I'm just getting it set up before I forget about it. So the Bundesliga is an 84 squad. I mean, that's not terrible by any means, but all right, so if we do Vinicius, so I've only done him twice when he was his 92 version. I have not tested out the 95 version, so I'm excited to test this one out. I mean, it still makes his finishing 99, agility and balance 99, 97. Reactions and composure, the only thing that's poor at all, and dribbling, and, you know, still not even poor, 99 stamina. So I think this Vinicius Jr. could be a strong card, but you know, we will test that one out. That's one of the things I do want to do today. Let's see if we can do the Mega Pack. Oh, Man City's already scored on Bournemouth. I would hate to see Bournemouth get relegated too. I really like Eddie Howe. I really like that squad. So would hate to see Bournemouth getting relegated, but they're looking more and more like they may be. All right, let's go. Where are we doing? It's doing SBCs. Let's go. Let's do that Mega Pack first and foremost. This Headliners Challenge, where we will get the Mega Pack. We'll still think about the Bundesliga one. I don't know if it's worth doing at all. You know, I just don't know. Like I said, if I got the 99 Lewandowski is probably the only thing that would make me even think about changing my team around. But other than that, I just do not know. So players from same league, max 10. You can only have 7 clubs with 3 rare players. Okay, this should be fairly simple. Let me just see if I can build it around maybe the Premier League, something like that. Let me just do gold, Premier League, and just do rating low to high. Just see if we can get a base here to build this out. Hey, Rasmus, how you doing? Oh my God, Rasmus got 99 Messi twice. That is absolutely insane, brother. Oh my gosh, why did it build this out of concept players? I don't think I've ever seen it do that. I must have hit something for concept players. Okay, gold. We want to do Premier League. I want to do low to high. I must have hit this concept players on. I've never done that before. Cannot believe that. Rasmus, that's the card I wanted to get, was the red, or not necessarily red 99 Messi, but just 99 Messi. Okay, so we need to, okay, we have 2 West Ham. What else do we have? We want to try to max, okay, so there's a Burnley card. Let's just put him out here somewhere. So we need to reduce our clubs to 7. What else do we have? I see a Chelsea. I have Abraham. I could put Pulisic out here as well. So that takes us to 8 clubs. We'll see Watford, Crystal. Okay, here's a Crystal Palace card. Just put this right here. Okay, so there's our club. We need to get one more down because we need to get one player from a different league. Okay, Norwich. Okay, there's Norwich. We could put Pookie out here as well. Let's do that and that. And then let's just pick a goalkeeper from a different league, and that should have that one taken care of. Yeah, that's amazing, SBC Fodder. I can't believe you got 99 Messi twice. Absolutely insane, brother. Hey, Enarv, thanks for joining me, brother. I just completed this Headliners Challenge. This will give us a Mega Pack. I'm still kind of deciding what to do. I don't know if we're going to open up the Bundesliga team of the season so far, guaranteed or not. We may do it just for the fun of doing it. I guess I'm wearing my Bayern Munich shirt today. Maybe I should do it. That's probably a sign to do it. I guess let's just do it. Let's do it for the fun of it. You got to have a little fun in the game. I mean, we'll have rewards later, so we'll be getting more and more cards. I guess let's see if we can do it without too much hassle to the team, then we will just go ahead and do it. I would like to save this Coman and Roussillon for something a little more special. I kind of have a feeling on Friday when we get the new season, we may get another epic card. That's what I'm hoping. You know, right now it's going to take an epic card to crack our team. So I'm trying to save Coman and Roussillon. That would be amazing links to put into an SBC. I think Longley, I didn't play with the Sar or the Kimpembe. I would say Longley is better than Militao. So I can't say better than Sar or Kimpembe, but I love Longley. I've got some footage to do a review of him, but I just haven't edited all up yet. But Longley is an absolute monster. He pairs perfectly with Ramos. So I don't think it would take something. Pretty much my entire back line is set. I mean, Mendy's amazing. Yeah, sleep is for the weak. That is for sure. You know, you have time to sleep when you die. You just got to live it up. So, you know, my entire back line, Ter Stegen, Longley, Ramos, and Mendy, I can't see changing any of them. Carvajal is, you know, great as a right back, but, you know, I can't say he's necessarily better than, like, Trent Alexander-Arnold or Lala or any of those. I mean, he's great, but, you know, if I needed to change him up, I could. But, you know, as far as my back line, I feel like it's pretty much set. Do I have anything? Oh, that's the thing. I just do not have hardly anything to do. I think we're just going to have to wait on this 84. We will think about this a little bit more. Maybe I will do it a little later. I don't know for sure. We'll think about it. Let's just open up our Mega Pack. If we get a walkout in our Mega Pack, we will do it. That'll be the thing. If we get a walkout in either one of these two packs, we will do the Bundesliga pack right now. But let's see what we get, if we can get anything good from these. This is just going to be 2 rares. Maybe I'll craft at least one 81 plus double upgrade. So we got an 80. So I think I've built up several rare golds again. So maybe we'll do a couple 81 plus double upgrades. See if we get anything good from those. I've had pretty good luck with those. I wish we still had the 84 plus double upgrade still, but I do like the 81 plus. Okay, we're getting something. We're going to get something. No, Summer Heat, there's still going to be like a phase 3 of Summer Heat. So we're getting Pickford. We got a flag, but not a walkout. But 83 Pickford will definitely come in handy. Pickford will definitely come in handy. All right, so several, you know, rare golds we can use. Contracts, these are untradeable. So, you know, a couple squad fitnesses, always nice. So I have this guy tradable. I do not, so that'll be the perfect one. So we don't want to waste him. Let me just send all this stuff into my club. Let me just see what I have tradable or not. So we have Nwakimi and Unnerstall, and those would be perfect to put into our 81 plus. Adrian, you know, we can sell him for a few hundred coins. Probably could even got more for him. I should have looked him up since he was Liverpool. He may be going for more. But what we will do, we will use these two without wasting them. And so let's just back them out. We just need to make sure we use those two and our 81 plus upgrades. So if we go to our squad building challenges, and where is the 81 plus double? Let's do this one. Oh, we'll get an ultimate pack. That will be awesome on Friday. I wasn't sure when they were going to be doing that again, so that'll be awesome. I'm planning on going live on Friday, right when you know, when the things drop. So like I said, I really feel on Friday with the start of a new season, we'll probably have another large, you know, big grindable objective player. Plus, I imagine we'll have some epic SBC player. So I'm hoping we'll have something epic in the team that we can just put out there. So that'll be all. I mean, ultimate packs are great. On our reward stream, I'll have 2 ultimate packs to open. So we'll have, you know, our Division 1 rewards. All right, here's a couple French players, so that would help us link things up. Okay, let's see if we can. Usually not too hard to hit 50, but I've got a lot of different positions. Just kind of fill this on out here. Yeah, we're like so different on some of our positions. I hope we can get this set up. What if we put... it's not looking too good. What if we do this? Bellerin would definitely help. Put Pope up here maybe. I don't know if we're going to get 50 from this though. We're going to have to change some things around, I believe. So we have... All All right, that would give us one more. Let me just see if I can find a midfielder here. That would give us what we need. I wish you could search for rare. I don't know if they're going to have that in the new stuff. Let me see. Do I have a Premier League one? Premier League would work. I don't have a... What about a... Cam? Yeah, that's what's going on. We are so... I've got a lot of high-rated cards. I just do not have... Okay, Dyer would be perfect. So Dyer would fill that out. So we didn't waste those 2 extra rares. We completed an 81 plus. We can send those 2 extra rares back into the club. So that will be good. So when we go to open our pack, it will tell us we have something to deal with, which is fine, but we'll just send those right back into the club. But yeah, that's I think a lot of people are running into that problem now. We've had so much content, we've just had to constantly just kind of rinse our clubs left and right. I mean, it's nice to give us these upgrade packs. I need to do more of these. These are a great way to kind of build up some of the stuff in your club, and I've had some really good success with them. So Brazil flag, center back. So is this Felipe, 84 rated, so not bad from an 81 plus pack. I mean, his card is actually pretty expensive. 84s always come in handy. You can do the rare gold now. Okay. I haven't played around with it. I know they changed it around to where you can do that, but I haven't played around with it enough to really see what they did. I knew you could search for different special items. But let's see. Let me play around with that a little bit. So I'll have to play around with this some as far as the filters go. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, there it is. I haven't played around with it. That is awesome. They've needed that for so long. I can't believe they finally have done that. So that is nice to see that they finally have this going on. Very nice. Hey, Methalese, thanks for joining me, brother. Okay, let's see. I guess let's just go into a match. So we'll think about everything. Really wanted to test out this Vinicius. That was one of my main objectives for today, to test out Vinicius, see what if his 95 is going to crack our squad. Will his 95 play better for me? I keep coming back to a tall all the time. Even though I would be playing him on 5 chemistry like this, he does so much work for us. With high work rates, 5-star weak foot, he tracks back for us. He does so much stuff. So I'll be curious to see if I like Vinicius a lot better. I did not love his 92 playing in this role, but we'll just give him a shot here. Let me make sure everyone fits. Yes. Okay, so let's go into a match, see what we can do, test out this new Vinicius, and we'll kind of give some thought if we're going to do that Bundesliga team of the season or not. Yeah, the next Summer Heat 3, I mean, I know there's rumors that they're going to bring Team of the Season back into the packs. You know, whether they'll do that or not, they've definitely done it differently this year than what they've done in previous years. So we're going up against a pretty strong team. They've got the 95 Vinicius plus the Team of the Season Neymar, Team of the Season Mbappe. They've got Longley and Varane and Ter Stegen. So, you know, super strong team. Going to have to be on our game. Well, like I've talked about, I feel like this is the first time, you know, in like the last week or so, since I've gotten Dembele and Ribery and Ramos, you know, I feel like I finally have a team that can compete with anyone out there. So it's not the end of the world by any means. We can compete, even though we wanted that Team of the Season Neymar so bad, just we're never able to get him. Oh, I thought I was going to get through. But definitely, main thing we need to do today is test out Vinicius Jr., see if he's going to be epic for us. I do have a feeling, you know, after seeing some of his new stats, that he's going to be pretty crazy in attack. I didn't pay enough attention. This guy must have had a Mendy that he's trying to complete, because he's playing Mendy as a cam. I shouldn't have looked. Ugh. All right, run, Vinicius. That's what you're there for, to run, brother. Run all day. You're there to run for me. Not to have Ndombele pick you. Come on. You've got that 99 stamina, Vinicius Jr. You've got to make some runs day and night. Oh, how did I not get that? And we give up a goal to Mendy. I thought we had no. He's got 93 Mendy, but he's playing him like as a cam or something like that. Pretty crazy. He certainly can play there. Yeah, I'm not sure how that team of the season Neymar made that pass. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what all they release for the new season. I don't know if the new season will take us all the way to FIFA 21. That may be close. I think the FIFA 21 release date is a little bit later this year. How is Mendy burying these shots? My gosh, I wasn't even worried from that angle. So we've had Mendy bury 2 goals against us already. It's just crazy how the games can change game to game. Like some matches, you won't bury any of those, and now here Mendy's buried 2 from slightly weird angles, but taking care of business and passing between our feet. This is one of those games I just cannot body off on the ball. What is going on? This is crazy, brothers. Okay, so Vinicius, you're gonna have your work cut out for you today, brother. Hopefully, we'll get something going here. This is just crazy right now. Comeback time needs to start. We need to peg at least one back before halftime. All right, come on, Mertens. Didn't clear it. Come on, Pete. I have no clue what cards they would release. I mean, I thought they were really generous with that Mendy because, I mean, that gave us like one of the best possible left backs in the game. I think people thought the Bruno would be better than it was, but you know, I don't see a lot of people playing with that Bruno now. But I mean, it's certainly not a bad card. Yeah, I definitely do the marquee matchups. That's one of the best ways to get rid of some of your untradables and turn them into tradable cards. But generally, marquee matchups are always a good idea to do. All right, let's peg one back. Terrible passing. Come on. Yeah, pretty much team of the year. I don't think they would release anything else with that. I would love to get that team of the year, Conte. That card is still really strong. Does a lot. I just cannot get the ball this match. Like, there's been multiple times I've been on the ball. Just not happening. Just a slight little bit of delay. Okay, let's get a 45-minute goal. Let's go. I'm just getting pushed off the ball every time. Really crazy. All right, Ramos doing something for us. All right, we're going to have a much better second half, boys. That was one of the worst halves we've played. That was just awful. Didn't really get anything to Vinicius. Didn't get anything to anybody. I mean, we only gave, 4 shots, 3 goals. I mean, only gave up 4 shots. That's not great by any means. But those 2 goals to Mendy from a CDM role, I mean, didn't feel like they were from great angles by any means. But, we've got to definitely defend better. Just felt like one of those games, like where you hit the ball and your opponent just maintains it. I feel like sometimes that has something to do with the delay that you may have. Like, you're hitting the ball, but your opponent's already past you, if that makes sense. Like you have different latency than what your opponent does. I mean, obviously he's got amazing players, so that can have something to do with it. But still, generally, with your defender, if you hit a ball, you generally have some impact on it. Change our tactics up a little bit, get something different going. But Mendy, see, I just cannot get the ball from anybody. You got Hummels. Yeah, I have not done the Bundesliga one yet. I'm just not sure it's worth it for me because, like I said, the only one I would even consider changing my team around for Tottenham with the goal, it would be Lewandowski. And even then, I'm not sure if it's worth completely just changing my team around for that. Did Mertens drift offside? Come on, Mertens. Come on, Mertens. My pass is just not going where I want them to go. Another goal given up. This is horrible. Horrible. Mertens going to be offside again. Yeah, Carlos and David Luiz would be much better than Hummels. I mean, Hummels just isn't going to cut it at this stage of the game. We haven't really gotten anything out of Vinicius or anybody, really. This has just been one of those games. Can we get something to Ribery here? Ribery finally burying one for us. It'd be a long shot on a comeback at this stage, but anything can happen in FIFA. See, now it's finally starting, like when I make contact with them, maybe I'm getting the EA boost at this point, but, early on when I would make contact with my opponent, just nothing would happen. And there's another one where Nangolan just gets on the ball and recovers it where that was not happening earlier. All right, we got 2 back. Let's see. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Let's see if we can pull off the miracle. Still have not gotten like anything out of Vinicius Jr. I just don't feel like he shows up for me the way I need. We'll have to test him out a little bit more because this was just kind of a weird game. But like I said, I feel like even Sancho, and there's another one, like I said, early in the game, I just was not getting that ball when I was touching it. Okay, yeah, that's a foul. Vinicius asking to be subbed. Maybe just nobody on my club likes Vinicius. See if we can set up something here. I'm a little bit far out for a kick. There we go. We're making a comeback, boys. Let's see what we can do. That's a pretty nice run of play here. Like I said, the game, either my opponent had the EA boost, and now I've got it because, like I said, now when I'm defending, it's, I'm actually getting the ball back. He's not just maintaining possession through five defenders. Now, nice move by my opponent there. Now, that was fine. That was a good move. That's a kickoff goal, but I need to start doing the offside trap from kickoff to try to avoid that a little bit more. So, I mean, it stinks to give up a kickoff goal, but that one, I don't blame as much on, the defending as much as me. And then, see there, Dembele just lost contact with the ball from hardly anything. Yeah, Vinicius is he like drifts on the ball. He's not smooth with the ball, in my opinion. All right, pretty terrible match. Like I said, I didn't feel any involvement from Vinicius Jr. there. So that kind of sours me on him a little bit. It's very similar to when I played with him before. I mean, not that Mertens played better, but you can see there a 6.4 rating out of Vinicius is just terrible there. Not like, again, Mertens didn't play much better either, but, didn't really get anything, which Mertens did not play well either. Vinicius did not complete many dribbles. I don't know. We'll give Vinicius one more shot, but that was kind of a weird game. All in all, just we gave up those 2 early goals and just could not get the ball back. But let's just try one more. That was just not a good match, and losing a lot of skill rating from that. So that tells me, maybe wasn't the best player in the world either. Anybody at this level is a great player, but not to just have that type of unresponsiveness. But let's give Vinicius one more run. If he doesn't impress me here, he's probably just going to end up in an SBC that just don't have, a tall does so much work for me. And it's just certain players are just going to mesh with the way you play. And just like I said, Vinicius just is not cutting it for me right at the moment. But sometimes it takes multiple games, so I shouldn't break ties with him that quickly. You're not always going to have a player just come right in and bang in goals left and right. So, I do need to make sure that I'm making the right decision there because his stats do look just completely cracked. So, you need to be able to make sure that he give him the good run of play to see. But like I said, a tall has been absolutely epic for me. Helps bring the team together, link everything up. It looks like Tottenham still up 1-0, Man City up 1-0, and Burnley and Wolves still drawing 0-0. Napoli just kicked off. Milan kicked off. Let me see if the big man is playing. Is Big Zlatan playing? Yep. Big Ibra's playing, starting in the match for Milan. I'll have to check out some of that and shortly too. All right, here we go into another match. Latency is a little off. It's not, not the worst in the world, but spiking a little bit. They're going up against. They've got the Ibra. You put him on free roam for his runs, Jack. I'll have to give him. I'll give him some chances. I'll see what he can do. Like I said, I just haven't been super impressed with them because most of the other people I've put over there, it seems like they either like, I'll be honest with like that Daniel James Future Stars card, you know, he always did work for me. And probably a tall is the other one that just does work for me over there on that side. But you know, we'll just have to see what he can do. You know, certain players just do certain things for you to complement your game style. Trying to get something up to him, but Ibra bumped me off. And I had him on a run there, just couldn't get the ball off my boots. All right, get up there, Vinicius. Give you a try out here. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad, brother. I'll give you credit there. That wasn't bad. He wore it down pretty good. I was just mainly giving him a trial to see what he could do. Pretty impressed with that run, with that dribbling in the box. That should be off, right? Oh, for sure that was off. Can't get the ball off. Yeah, I turned in Daniel James because I knew I would end up starting him. For some, I started him for so many games. I was just sick of seeing Dan James out there. Napoli scored a goal, so I knew if I didn't turn him in, I'd probably end up just keep starting him. But I don't blame you for that. He would make a terrific super sub. Balls through the feet again. Megan people left and right. What was that, Vinicius? You got Belotti, Josh. You have to let us know how he is. I just don't know if I can fit him in the team. You know, both Belotti and Verdi look strong. 5-star weak foot's always welcome. And I do like that they changed Verdi to a cam. Hesse just bullying Nangolan. Don't play him all, Mendy. Come on. Give up a goal to Vinicius. Good work for my opponent there. Man City with another goal. Ribery answering right back, so we get it right back. Let's see if we can keep up the attack in this match. Not give up anything. Yeah, that's the main thing, Jack. You know, just always focus on building up your starting squad. You know, whatever's going to make your starting team the best. Now, I know we always want to hang on to certain players we think may crack our team at some point, but it's just always about making your starting team the best. It's something you get better at. You know, I used to just hang on to everybody, you know, and not, we'd be like, oh, maybe I'll use that 85 Mahrez at some point. And, you know, you've just got to end up getting rid of some of these players because they're just not going to make your team. They're always going to be coming out with different players, adjusting the power curve every week. I played right into that trap. That was dumb of me. Like, I feel like I have several players that I could turn in right now. Like, even that Kubo is a nice super sub. But, you know, what am I going to do? I'm never going to... I don't feel like I will ever start him. How did that throw get through? So it's just like Kubo would be great to turn. You know, if we have another epic SBC on Friday, you know, one that's like 600,000 to a million coins, you know, then that's someone I can turn in for sure. You know, you just can't hold on to everybody. You know, you got to protect your coin balance first and foremost. Oh, Mertens. I would love to try out that Kessie. I mean, he's made a couple nice plays. I feel like he would be pretty epic in game. Vinicius again. Now, Vinicius, he has decent strength, but it does seem like he gets bodied fairly easily. All right, 1-1 at the half. Still undecided on Vinicius. He had that one nice run of play where he was like really dribbling nicely in the box and just, you know, with some really nice left stick dribbling there, but I'm still unsure if he's going to give me more than what Atal gives me. And that's kind of where I'm at with him right at the moment. And I can't even say, like, when I've come up against him that I've been, like, crazy impressed with him either. Like, doing anything just, like, absolutely epic. You know, like that Neymar and Mbappe in that last game we played, we both were able to do a couple epic things, but I haven't seen him do anything crazy. I think I'm just so soured against him at this point. You have 38 players in your club. Yeah, I know what you mean, brother. I mean, protecting the coins is one of the best things you can do. And the other big thing, another mistake I used to make, I completed way too many SBCs. Like in years past, I probably would have completed both Belotti and Verdi, you know, and just used them for 5 matches and never played with them again. You know, and that's just a complete waste of resources. You know, you just want to do SBCs of players that are actually going to crack your team, make your team better. Come on, Dembele. Hey, George, how you doing, brother? Right now, I'm just testing out the new 95 Vinicius Jr. I'm just trying to see if he's going to be better for us than Atal. I'm not loving him right at the moment. You know, he's doing okay, but nothing crazy. I played with his 92 a couple times, didn't love him. Here you have a chance to make some moves. That was poor by me. He had a nice stop there, but it was poor passing by me. Come on. Couldn't lock onto the ball. No, how did I let that get through? I thought I was right on that. That's terrible. Playing terrible right now. How is that his throw? How that's not a penalty, I do not know. Good save, Ter Stegen. Terrible, my gosh. Absolutely terrible. Offside. The Adams Division 6 right now, working to get to Division 5. You can do that, brother. You can certainly do that. It's just about getting consistent with the gameplay. Vinicius, there you go, brother. There's one. There's one. Trying to work yourself into our good graces here. Come on, brother. Those are the ones that kill me. Like, I just ran right into Ribery with my team of the season, Ramos, and, just basically bounces right off of them. Do not end up recovering the ball from good defense. All right, let's run Vinicius. All right, we come back to get hopefully a draw. Rasmus, I would say that they're not, in my opinion. I mean, if you can fit them, if you've got a Serie A squad or something, then maybe that would be worth it. Let's make sure we can at least see. Oh my gosh, we let Vinicius by us. If we give up a kickoff goal, I will be upset. All right, can we get something here? Can we steal the win? Run, Dembele. We've got a shot. We've got a shot. So that wasn't even a pin. think I went too high. No. Oh, what? What happened there? What happened there? That looked like it went in. What happened on that one? That was crazy. I'd love to see that in our highlights. I have no clue what happened on that free kick. That looked like it was in the net to me. I'll have to watch that back. That was absolutely crazy. I swear, it looked like it was in the net and something kept it from going in there. I do not know at all what happened to that. I wish we had that. I wish I could go back or something and watch it. Like, how did that not go in? Like, I kind of even like looked away because I was like, I saw like the ball going in the net and then it didn't. That was bizarre to say the least. I'll have to, like I said, get the clip from that and take a look at that. That was absolutely crazy. I mean, we didn't even play that well. I wouldn't say we deserved the win. I mean, we came back and came back nicely. Vinicius did get a nice goal here. I mean, we gave up a couple terrible goals, but Vinicius got one goal there, scoring from a nice, tight angle. But I still am kind of undecided on him. That was still just crazy. Kind of at a loss for that one. It's so, what I'm saying? It hit crossbar and then hit the keeper in the back because I thought it looked like it was flying in. And oh my gosh, I lose 6 points on a draw. So my skill rating went down a little bit yesterday while I was trying to complete that Coman card. I'll have to check that out. Enarf's got a good eye on that then. Because like I said, it looked like it was flying in the goal to me. It looked like it was past the keeper into the net. And I think I kind of like looked away at something else. I was kind of like, yeah, I'm the man. And then it was like, didn't even go in. So that was pretty crazy. But like I said, I wanted to see that on replay. I'll have to, get a better angle of that for sure. Oh man, that was rough. Guess let's just take a look at our SBCs one more time. I can't be bothered to play another game after that. I'd like to catch the second half of the Spurs match, see what's going on there, see if I can catch big man Ibra playing a little bit. But yeah, as far as Belotti goes, I mean, my big worry with him, let me just double check on Footbin real quick, his style, his body type. Pretty sure he is more either average or stocky. I don't remember which, but let me see. But as far as Belotti goes, and 3-star skill moves is always, I like to have at least 4-star skill moves. It doesn't bother me as much for my pure striker because sometimes if you can get them the ball and those shooting positions, they can just bury it. But 4-star skill moves do come in handy. But as far as his body type, he is average, which isn't the best body type to have in the game. And let me just double check on Verdi. Verdi is coming in, a current Footbin price is $222,000. Premier League right now, as an American, I've told this story a few times, we kind of have a different relationship with Premier League where, we don't have those long-term teams that we support. Now, for American sports, I do have those ones that I bleed for, but, I tend to follow more players, but for some reason, I'm just in love with Jose Mourinho. I don't even know why. I guess it's just, I like that attitude. It's kind of, I just like the way he comes across. So I'm really into Spurs right now. I do like Heung-min Son. I like Lucas Moura. I'm not the biggest Harry Kane fan in the world, and I feel like he's a bit overrated in my opinion. Not that I think he's bad. I don't dislike him. I just don't love him. But, I just tend to follow more players. Like my favorite player of all is the big man Zlatan, but yeah, I'm trying to do some other squad review stuff. The only thing that's hard about that is like you get some of you don't know how many coins people have, and then sometimes it's frustrating because you see people building things like what you consider the wrong way, because and you see people putting resources into things that maybe won't help them, but I do think the Verdi card could be strong. Verdi is also average body type, so I mean that could hurt him a little bit as far as his maneuverability. I mean, generally in FIFA 20, you'd like to see a lean body type. I thought Verdi was a lean body type. My favorite American sport, I mean, I vary on that. I mean, I like them all. I've always been into sports, baseball, American football. I love American football. The basketball I love. I even love hockey, which isn't necessarily an American sport, but it's one of the four big sports in America. But I pretty much just am into all sports. As far as favorite, it'd probably be, I don't know. It depends. It's seasonal, which is nice. In the summer, generally we'll have baseball going on. I'm really digging baseball, but and then in the fall, we've have American. That was one of the really cool things. You'll have Sunday Premier League football, for me in the morning, usually like an 11 a.m. kickoff, for you guys it'd be 5 or 6 or 7 or whatever. But, then I would go into American football, so you kind of just have a full day of sports, which is pretty cool. But, I've always just been into sports in general. But I do think the Verdi card is strong. I just don't know that he's worth 222,000 of resources, according to the current footbent price. I don't know that either one. Belotti was showing a little over 200K. I think I would just personally stay away from both of them unless you're running a Serie A squad. I cannot say they're better than, someone like, I mean, of course, the guys on my team are more expensive, but, I can't. Ribery, in my opinion, is going to be much better for a Serie A player. Dembele is much better. Even some of these, I'd almost even rather play with Bruno Fernandez or Kubo or Lucas Moura. Some of these cards, even that Vinicius Jr., I would rather play with him. There's just not enough there, in my opinion, to make it worthwhile. But anyways, boys, this is going to wrap it up for now. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We will have our reward stream soon, which will be a lot of fun. And like I said, on Friday, when the new content drops, I'm going to be live. I have a feeling we're going to have some epic new cards, some epic new content to take a look at. But I will see you guys soon. Bye.